Hello, Annette here of the Inner Path. What is hypnotherapy or hypnosis? I don't know what you know about it. And sometimes people think that you're going to be hypnotized to do something ridiculous, like, I don't know, be rude to your boss or walk down the road naked. And there are those shows that I thought were just pretty much in the olden days, but I did read something quite recently about a show happening with hypnosis there. So maybe it's not so old. But, what is it really? I don't know what it is traditionally because my style of hypnotherapy, I trained with the Leela School of Awakening. So it is not about trying to get you to do something that you don't want to do. Couldn't be further from the truth. In my style of hypnotherapy, in the Leela School style of hypnotherapy, it's about guiding you to relax really deeply so that you can access the unconscious and the subconscious, but only in a way that you want to. And then, when you are guided to relax like that, there's an opportunity to deal with stuff from your past. So it could be, it might not be, but it could be about looking at an old memory that's been bothering you. Could be looking at a person in your life who has created a lot of havoc for you. It could be about an old pattern that you set up when you were very young to survive that no longer serves you. Something like, trying to please people, be good, which you learnt when you were very little because everything was chaotic around you. Maybe there was violence, maybe there was abuse, maybe there was no emotional support for you. And the emotions from that and the beliefs that you set up about yourself, they get stuck in the subconscious. So this is a way, a very effective way of loosening and changing those old patterns. But this hypnotherapy is even more than that. It is just the most beautiful thing to actually be guided to relax so deeply in an ever deepening space or place inside you that allows you to realize that there is safety in here, in you. And you might never have felt safe before, but it's here inside you. And not only that, you can actually, I know sometimes words don't describe it, but you can get to a place where, or a space, it's not really a place, that's the thing, but you can go so deep that there is nothing there. And by nothing, I mean nothing that plays along the surface of life. Nothing of that stuff. None of those negative thoughts or those negative ways of being or addictions or overthinking, people pleasing, none of that stuff. You go so deep that it's not there. There's no expectations, no judgment. And it's just so beautiful to be in this nothing. And even though it's empty, it is actually full of everything. and it expands and expands, and it's so spacious. It's just like there's everything there, but in such a beautiful, non-judgmental, non-expectation way. And you can get to experience it and know that it's real. It is so real. And it's always here. You know, all that thinking that we do, it comes and it goes and it gets tied in knots and a tangle and it repeats itself, goes round and round. But it's not reliable, is it? We try and figure things out. We try and get to knowing. But the thinking, it really doesn't help. And even emotions, they come and they go, especially when we let ourselves feel them in our body. Emotions often get tangled up with thinking as well. When we just feel them without thinking, they just dissolve, they go. And body sensations too, I'm sure you've noticed. They come and they go, they change. In the circumstances in our life, they come and they go. They're forever changing, and how we perceive them is always changing as well. What we experience, what we discover or rediscover deep inside us is constant. It's reliable. And we can learn to allow this to guide us. And I just want to say it's more than a gut feeling. You know, sometimes we think we can rely on a gut feeling, but sometimes even a gut feeling is tangled up with emotions and learnt negative self-beliefs. But this is even deeper. And we can learn to let this guide us. We can notice when we leave and stop the leaving. We can notice when we move away and stop moving and be here. Just here. Even when things are going on all around us, even when things are going on in our head, we can be aware that this that is deep inside is so beautiful and it's here all the time. Pick up my website if you'd like to know more about how I do this hypnotherapy. It's theinnerpath.co.nz. I'd love to see you.